On the phone, we've got funny man Guy Williams.
Hey,
Thanks so
thanks for
much for
having
coming
me.
on hashtag Guy.
Oh, is this called hashtag?
Hashtag radio.
That is a terrible name. Because you can't even hashtag. You can't be like hashtag.
Yeah, we do. We hashtag on a hashtag all day.
Hey, good on you. I like it. I love New Zealand podcasts, so I'm honoured to be on it.
Awesome. Oh, mean. So I've got a couple of questions, and then we'll get to the good bit. This is the sort of the work before the reward.
Okay.
Who would
I
be
like
more
it.
fun in the sack, do you think? Jamie
Uh-oh.
Ridge, Sally Ridge, or Kim.com?
Oh, well, I'd have to go, number one would be Kim. It'd go in order of experience, really. Kim's number one, obviously. He's been around the trap, and then by age from there. But yeah, I think Kim definitely is a standout.
So
Yeah.
the Jono and Bennett 10 show has been a massive success, eh?
It's been a smoker. Yeah, I don't want to blow our own horn, but I'm an excellent horn player, and yeah, we outrated 7 days on Friday. That is not a normal, by the way. That is not. Before anyone hears this, I got to go. That is a real one-off. But yeah, we were really happy with that to do it once in our 20-episode run.
That is pretty awesome, and it was a killer show on Friday night.
It went really well. Me and Reese Maston singing in a bed store. It got 10,000 13-year-old girls along, and that's the main thing.
So gold.
Out of context, it actually sounds really weird, eh? Me and Reese Maston singing in the bed. So you got to go back to TV3.co.nz and watch the episode if you want to find out if that makes sense.
Go back
or
to
not.
that TVNZ on demand.
Which it doesn't.
That
That'd probably make it more confusing. But anyway.
So will we see a Guy and Rose TV show?
Oh, that's the dream. We're on opposing networks at the moment, so it's a long way away. But yeah, in the future, we'd love to do a show together. Obviously, we're dating and doing a show together. What could possibly go wrong?
It could make the best TV ever.
Well, people have been asking, because we're doing a tour together at the moment, and people have been asking what happens if you break up on the tour, and just hopefully we make it through. But it's quite a morbid thing to ask, to be honest.
People love the negative shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And no, it's a funny premise as well. It'd be great if we got to like our third spot, we got to Palmy or something, and all of a sudden we're like having a fight on stage about who's going on first and stuff.
So what's inspired the national tour? Do you just like the cheap motels and stuff?
We did, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I like visiting small towns, and hopefully, if we get enough koha, we can pay for the tour. So, it's first of all, it's a holiday, and second of all, it's a good chance to see the country. I've never been to Rotorua and Tauranga and all these places in North Island. I got to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Where are you based?
In Te Awamutu.
Te Awamutu. I don't even know where that is. I've got to stop by then. How do I get to Te Awamutu?
That's like on the way to Rotorua, sort of. Bit of a deviation.
From Hamilton?
From Hamilton, yeah.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to go to Massa on Friday. I really want to see the Hobbiton.
Oh yes, Matamata's a cool
Obviously.
town.
Yeah.
So the koha entry fee, that's going to be pretty interesting, eh? What made you do that?
Well, shambles. It was a big success in the comedy festival. We had a lot of people show up who maybe wouldn't normally come along to a gig. There was lovely stories of families who said they couldn't afford to go to any comedy festival shows, and they came along to ours. It's also good for young people to come along. And we just want numbers, really. Like our show's a bit of a shambles. We're not pretending to be anything flash or anything like that. We just want to have a good time and get better at comedy. And Koha, I think, is the best way of doing that.
And not enough Kiwis get to see New Zealand comedy, do they?
No, well, most of the shows that go to the small towns are expensive ones. In Auckland and Wellington, you can go to shows for $5.
Yeah.
But when you're in the provinces, you get Chopper and Danny Boy, and that's about it. And so it's like $30 tickets. And, so we're kind of bringing stamps to the people. Bring whatever you want. The Koha doesn't have to be money. Bring a chicken along. We don't care as long as you turn up.
You're gonna have a big box full of wild animals.
Yeah, oh heck yeah. Chicken would actually be really good Koha, to be honest.
Yeah.
$5 is just as good. $10.
So what town are you looking forward to the most?
For me at the moment, Rotorua.
Yeah.
But I'm also dreading it the most because we've got no one coming to that gig at the moment.
Man, we're going to come to that gig just because no one else is going to it.
Oh, well, yeah, definitely come along to that one. If anyone's listening in Rotorua, please come along on Saturday night. Because we've got no one at the moment except for maybe the journalist who wrote the story on me in the Rotorua paper. That's it.
That's a good...
My relatives who live in Rotorua aren't even going. What a bunch of idiots. Pathetic.
Fucking relatives, eh? Like, they'll always say they'll go along, and then they just won't.
You think they've got your back, but in reality they can be very
Then
tricky.
push comes to shove and nothing.
Yeah.
So, Blenheim, I see on your list here, Blenheim, you're going to the Redwood Town Community Centre and toilets.
So good to know they've got toilets there, eh? Yeah, it's a double package. Not only is it a hall, but it's also some toilets, which is obviously the double threat. So often you go to these venues these days, and they don't have toilets. The Redwood Town Community Centre and toilets has it all.
It's a sure thing.
Package. And they've also got running water and electricity, which is really, fantastic.
Good on Blenheim. They've finally got the toilets.
Yeah, and that's another place where ticket sales are going terribly, so invite them along as well.
Oh, man, we've got to push for that.
Yeah, Blenheim on not this Friday. This Friday's Taronga, but next Friday we'll be down the South Island.
Have you been in the South Island much? You're from Nelson.
Yeah, I'm from Nelson, so the South Island's a bit that I've done enough. That's more for Rose, because she's from the North Island. She's hardly seen anywhere around the South Island, so she's going to get to see the West Coast and stuff, which will be awesome. It's a beautiful part of the country.
So you must have a massive venue lined up for Nelson, eh?
It's pretty good. We're aiming for 350. If we fill that, I'd be stoked. But who knows at this point? It's our most successful one thus far, so we're feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah. And surely has Nelson got a stadium or something? You could try and fill a stadium.
Nelson does have a stadium, but it's where the Nelson Giants play. But I feel like I may be overreaching, but yeah, it'd be pretty funny to book it and just have 100 people show up.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like the Concords played there. It'd be great to just to completely, like the Auckland rugby team. Like they book out Eden Park every week, like hoping 60,000 people are going to show up, and they get like 1,000, and it's just really embarrassing for them.
And it's all just empty seats.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
What else do you want to tell people about your shows? It's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I would just say come along with a good attitude. It's going to be a good night. It'll change your expectations of comedy, hopefully. And, as opposed to the usual boozy affair, it'll be pretty sober, chilled out, maybe a little bit all ages, hopefully not too much profanity, and it'll just be, a really kind of gentle style of comedy. Often confused with unfunny, but hopefully it'll be funny as well.
I'm sure it'll be funny. I'm sure it's going to be bloody piss yourself, roll on the floor laughing funny.
It's going to be epic. Assuming some people show up in the Rotorua gig, it's going to be amazing.
Where can people find the details?
Facebook, search Guy and Rose National Tour, or you can just email us direct at guyandrose2012@gmail.com, or hit me up on Twitter. My bio has the link in the Twitter line and stuff like that.
Awesome. We'll put all those on our Facebook page and on our Twitter now, so our listeners
really appreciate it, guys. And next time we'll have to stop by Te Awamutu, because that place sounds like it's off the hook.